Perfect. All right. So we're going to start seated. And we're going to get right into a nice movement here. So just cross your feet over or send one leg out and sit up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders back and find the full length of your spine. Now really feel those shoulder blades release down. Inhale, lift through the sides of your waist. Exhale, drop your ear over to one shoulder. And then soften your chin to your chest. And then roll your ear to the other side. And again, we drop chin to chest and roll the ear over to the shoulder. But this time you'll drop your chin in toward your collarbone and let your forehead get heavy. And then again, chin to chest, ear over to the other side. And then you drop the chin in and down. It's a nice stretch for people that work, at a desk every day too. Drop your chin down. And then lift up tall, reach your fingertips to the sky. And here we're going to fold those 3 fingers. And so just your index finger is reaching toward the ceiling. And then you'll lift up even taller through the sides of your waist and just do a little gentle side bend. Start getting some movement through your rib cage. Try to keep your sits bones anchored. And then inhale, lift through your waist, come back through your center. Exhale over to the other side again to let the knee lift up. And inhale to your center and exhale back over to the side. And inhale, lift. And one more time over to the other side. And inhale, lift, and move your hands to your heart. Press your palms firmly together and sit up tall. And then on your exhale, just start rotating from your waist over to your right. Then inhale through your center and exhale, rotate to your left. Just starting some movement in the spine. Inhale back to your center. One more time, over to your right. You're pressing left palm into right. And inhale, center, and to your left. Press right hand into left. And then inhale, center. We'll do that rotation again. But then we'll bring that left hand across that right knee. Bring your right hand behind. Lift out at the sides of your waist and look over your shoulder. Now you'll keep that right hand behind. Let your right knee lift up. Plant your foot to the floor. Wrap your left elbow around the knee and hug it in close to you. So you should start feeling some opening through that outer hip. And then you'll release that knee. You'll come back, hands to heart. Rotate to the other side. But then release, left hand behind, right arm across. Look over your shoulder, lift tall out of your waist. And then keep that left hand behind. Lift your left knee up. Wrap your right forearm around it. And look over that back shoulder. Really pulling that hip and knee up and over. Then releasing the knee, we come back to our center, reach to the sky. Lift up tall. Bring your fingertips out front. Walk your chest down toward the mat. Let the top of your head reach forward. Feel that lengthening all the way into your lower back. Then exhale, deepen. Then inhale, round your spine up. Slide your hands in. You'll shift up off your hips and find your table. Tuck your toes at the back. Press off your palms and sit the weight back into your heels, releasing the arches of the feet. Now keep your toes tucked under. Walk your hands just a few inches further forward, reaching your chest through. So our biceps and ears are in as much alignment as we can get. We'll keep pushing off our palms, we'll lift our hips and go right into a down dog. Feel the back of your legs lengthening, your heels reaching toward the front. Take a nice deep breath, inhale. Exhale, lift your heels, bring your knees to the floor. One more time, sitting back into those heels. And then dropping your chest through. Try to keep your arms and chest there. Lift your hips high. Let your heels reach down. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. This time, as we glide forward, we'll find our plank. So you might have to wiggle the balls of your feet back. Find that full length through your spine. Palms are pulling toward toes, lengthen through the back of your neck. Take your right toe to hip height. Then we'll bring that right knee down to the floor in table. Shoulders are back, we're lengthening through the back of the neck. The left heel is going to lift up. Sweep off your mat to your right. Tuck your toe there, push the heel, then turn and look over your right shoulder. Then see if you can't bring your forearms down and look over the shoulder again and push your left hip to the left. But push that heel over to the right. Now keep your forearms here. Lift that left leg up and bring it out, flexing your heel to the back. Take your right arm, reach forward, bicep over ear. And see if you can lift that right arm up and create that nice balance. Hold, inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Then we'll bring that right elbow in. We're going to take our left leg off the mat to the left. And sink your weight into the top of your right foot, but then you're going to walk your hands to your left ankle. So we're in that side gate pose, knee down, but our hands are walking over to that left. Just digging into that hip space. Then walk your hands back to center and kick that left leg back so you're back to your table. To that long spine. Shoulders our way. We're toning that core. We tuck the toes, push back into our plank. We lift our left toe to hip height. Then let that left knee come down in table. Shoulders back, long through your spine. You take that right leg, lift it up, and kick it off the mat to the left. Tuck the toe, push the heel. Now push your right hip to the right. Look over your left shoulder. And see if you can walk down to your elbows here. Still looking over that left shoulder. Then we'll take that right leg, flex it to the back wall. Tone your belly space. Take your left arm, reach forward. Maybe the toes of your left foot lift off the floor. Breathe, inhale. And then we'll bring that left elbow down. We'll take that right leg, kick it off the mat to the right for that gate. Now, anchor the top of your left foot down. You walk your hands over to your right foot. Really stretch into that. Should feel nice to that inner hip of your right leg. Breathe, inhale. And then those long arms walk us back to center. We lift that right leg, kick it back. We'll send it to the back of the mat. We'll step the left foot back into plank. Exhale up and through to your down dog. Look back at your toes. Lift your tailbone, deepen your heels. Now look forward. You're going to take your right foot, step it outside your right hand. And then you'll follow that with your left foot. So your heels are in, toes are out. Move your hands to your thighs. So we start with this nice long spine and we lower the tailbone down and lift the chest. Now see if you can drop into your tailbone and maybe bring your elbows to your inner knees. And start shifting your hips a little bit side to side here. And so just getting into that hip space. And then we'll move our hands back onto our thighs. You'll lift the tailbone. Walk your toes back to center and lengthen right into flat back. Top your head reaching forward, tailbone reaching back. Then as you soften your knees, tone your belly space, round your spine up. Pull your shoulders away, find your mountain. Now you might have to adjust your feet, hip distance apart, tall lifted rib cage. Inhale, reach to the sky. So again, we'll fold our 3 fingers. Now from this extended position, take your right hand, pull your left arm over. Look under your left bicep. Inhale, lift tall to your center. Left arm pulls right arm over. We're going to peek to our right. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, release your arms behind your back. Do a shoulder roll back. Reach your knuckles down to your ankles. Pull your elbows away. Expand across your chest. Now start softening your knees. Release your chest to your thighs. Lift your tailbone. Let your head hang heavy. And then lift your arms away from your lower back space. Give some softness to your knees. Bring your fingertips to the floor. Walk your toes back. Find your plank. Exhale, press up and through to your down dog. Inhale forward to your plank. Choose knees or toes here. Elbows hug the wrist. Hips soften, shoulders back. Up dog or cobra. Inhale, we lower. We tone that belly space, elbows tight. Then knees or toes as we press through into our down dog. Inhale, look forward. Hands and toes to the front of your mat. Chest to thighs, we fold. Inhale, we tuck around all the way out. Fingertips to the sky. One more time, we fold 3 fingers, but go the funny way. Left arm pulls right arm over, we peek to our right. Lift to your center, drop over to your right, looking to your left. Inhale, center, hands release behind the back, shoulders pull away and down. Then elbows draw away. Look toward the sky. Create a little more upper back bend. Hold your body down. Lift your hips, reach your arms up and over. Soften your knees, fingertips to the floor, walk your toes back. Find that plank pose again. Exhale into down dog. Inhale forward to your plank, knees or toes, elbows, hips drop. Maybe this time it's an up dog. Then we tuck the toes, elbows in, press through, and go back to your down dog. Come back out to your plank. Tone your belly space. Take that right toe to hip height again. Bring that right knee into your chest this time, and just tuck your nose in a little bit. Push that right heel all the way to the ceiling, 3-legged dog. Really feel that left heel reaching to the floor. Now look forward. Take that right foot, step it outside your right hand. Shift your hips back, spring your left foot out wide. Hands to thighs, lower your tailbone, lift your heart. Elbows inside your knees. Drop your tailbone a little further, maybe a little shift here. Bring your hands down, lift your hips high. Heel toe your feet into hip distance. Here, we're going to drop the tailbone down, lengthen your spine, reach your fingertips up, find your toes. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, turn your pinky fingers back. Then sweep your fingertips and lift it all the way up. Shoulders release away from your ears. Bring your weight to your right foot. Step your left foot back. Take that left heel, turn it in, turn your toes out. Lift out of your right hip, release your arms out. We're hinging off this right hip crease as we reach forward. And then we lower the right hand down, left arm up. So we're stacking those shoulders. Right hand can find the shin, or can slide down the inner ankle, or you can use the block outside your ankle. Look up. Now really lift this right hip up and back. One more inhale. Now take that left hand to the back. Bend your right knee. Pull back with the left. Right arm forward, warrior two. Shoulders release. Breath, inhale. Exhale, push up your right leg, reach up top. Exhale, lower, warrior two. This time, release your left arm, sweep your right arm to the side, reverse warrior. Really lift out of that right side rib cage. Now, as you release your right hand, you lengthen your right leg. Lift your left heel and rotate forward. Bend into your right knee. So we're strong. We're pushing that right foot down and pulling the heel back. Left heel is lifted. Then we sweep our arms back, turn palms down, lengthen into runner's lunge. So we have that long line from left heel through the rib cage to the top of the head. Palms reaching back. Breathe, inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, release your fingertips. Shift your right hip back. Spring your left foot forward. Find that hip distance space. Soften your chest to your thighs, find your folds. Lengthen your spine flat back. Soften your knees, tone your belly, round your spine out. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Hold 3 fingers. Right arm towards the left side as we reach left. Inhale, we lift tall. Exhale, left arm towards the right side as we reach right. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, release your arms behind, shoulders back, elbows draw away, we expand across the chest. Inhale, soften your knees, let your chest fold. Lift your hips, reach your arms up and over, lifting your tailbone. Inhale, soften your knees, fingertips to the floor. Walk your toes back. Find your plank inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward plank. Knees or toes, elbows, hips, shoulders, up dog or cobra or sphinx. Inhale, back down, slide those hands under your shoulders. Press through your plank and into your down dog. Take a moment to pedal your heel. Maybe peek under your biceps. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Take your left toe to hip height. Bring your knee to your chest and your nose toward your knee. Push up your palms, send your left heel to the sky, sink your right heel down. 3-legged. Look forward. Take that left foot, step it out wide. Remember, toes out at a 45. Shift your hips back, send your right foot wide. Lift your heart, lower your tailbone. Maybe elbows on the inside. Try to get your feet flat. Breathe in. Lift your hips, hands down. Walk your feet in, hip distance apart. Lengthen your spine, bend into your knees. Then you sweep your fingertips up, find your chair pose. Squeeze those inner thighs, rotate the palms. Then release the arms, sweep to the side, and now lift. Weight to your left foot. Right foot, that big step back. Take your right toes, rotate them out. Release your palms. Shoulders release. Now off that left hip crease, hinge forward. That left hip bone's lifting up. Left arm comes down, right arm up. Again, maybe with a block. Hand to shin or floor. Try to stack those shoulders. Pull that left hip up and back a little further. Bend your left knee, pull your right arm back. If you need some foot adjustment, go a little wider into your warrior two. Feel those feet push apart, release your shoulder blades. Push off your left leg, reach to the sky, gentle warrior. Exhale, warrior two again. Then we reverse. We drop the right arm, left arm reaches up and over. We lift the left side rib cage, look up. Hold, inhale. Then we release the left arm. We lift the left leg up. Lift your right heel, rotate forward. Now we'll make sure you turn your hips so they square to the front. We're bending that left knee straight up over the ankle. Fingertips start to the sky. Lift the sides of your waist. Keep the sides of your waist long. Sweep your arms back. Top of your head reaches forward, runner's lunge. Make those feet super strong. Hold, inhale. And exhale. Release your fingertips. Shift your hips back. Spring your right foot forward. Find your fold. Hands to your shins, a flat back, we lengthen. Knees soften. Here we just bring our fingertips to the floor and walk the toes back. Soften your knees wide out to the edges, big toes in tight, and sit into your child's pose. Let your forehead reach to the floor as you reach your arms forward. Maybe shift your hips a little bit here. Nice long inhale and exhale. Here we'll take both arms, walk off the mat to the left. The right arm really sweeps across. So we're reaching our right hip over to that right side. The right arm crawls over to your left. And then inhale, we sweep to our right. Left arm reaches further than right. Left hip reaches over to the left. Both arms move to the center. We gently round the spine up. Pull the shoulders away. Adjust your knees so they're straight ahead. Press off your shins and lift your ribcage. Take your fingertips to the sky. And then sweep your arms behind and put your thumbs right in that back hip crease, right where the top of your hip bone comes in. Do a shoulder roll back. Push your hips forward. And bring your gaze to the sky. Turn lengthen to the front of your hip. You are welcome to walk your hands to your heels if that's acceptable for you, or keep hands to lower back. Now our neck is finding the same rounding as our spine. So our chin is just straight out. And then we move the hands back to the lower back space if it's not there. And we soften the chin in first. And then we lift the rib. Ah, beautiful camels. Here we'll bring our hips over to one side of our heels. We'll sweep our legs around. Make sure you've got plenty of mat. Reach your hands around the back of your thighs. Pull against your thighs and lift your rib cage. Now keep pulling your knees in as you hinge your torso back. Keep that space into your chin. Now slowly lift your toes into boats. Try to get those shins parallel to the floor and then open your palms to the side. Not moving those arms. Breathe in and exhale. Inhale again and exhale. We'll soften our toes. Hands come back behind the knees. We soften the rib cage. Gently round down, drawing the knees to the chest. Let the back of your head and neck rest as you circle through your low back space. Now hug those shins in closer and cross your left ankle over your right. Reach down to the soles of your feet if you can, or the low part of your ankle. Pull your feet as close to your hamstrings as you can. Tuck your heels in underneath as you lower your knees down. Now let those knees drop. Let the space across the front of your hips open. Then fold your left hand under your right and let your elbows drop over the top of your head. Nice hip opener here. Breathe in and exhale. Now bring your knees toward each other. Sweep your arms around. Plug your knees to your chest. Release your ankles, crossing right over left this time. Slide your hands to your feet or low ankles. Pull your feet in close. Try to keep them as close to your hips as you can as you lower them gently down. Let those knees drop. Right wrist under left. Elbows drop out. Shoulder blades release. Softness in your jaw. Breathe inhale. And exhale. This time as we bring our knees in, we'll just uncross our ankles, planting the feet to the floor. Walk your feet a little further apart. Drop your right knee to the right, and then bring your left knee to the inside of your right ankle. Try to keep your shoulders flat. Now take your right ankle and place it on your left outer thigh and add that weight to the stretch. If that feels like it's too much, take the right ankle away. Remove your right ankle from your left thigh. Take your left knee, drop it as far over to the left as you can. Let your right knee reach to your left inner ankle. So we're feeling that nice stretch across that outer hip. Our shoulder blades are still flat to the floor. Left ankle, right outer thigh. Then let that left knee drop even heavier. Again, if it feels like that's too much, take that left foot away. Shoulders are flat. That lower back space and that right hip are lifted. We'll remove that left ankle and just windshield wiper our knees from side to side. With your shoulders still flat to the floor, soften your jaw and your neck. Bring your knees up one at a time. And maybe extend your toes to the sky and let your arms just kind of float up. Let your shoulders get heavy. Then if you want to go into your happy baby, you're welcome to do that. Or if you want supported shoulder stand, right? You pull your hips up, place your hands in your lower back space, and let your toes come to the skin. If you do come into this shoulder stand, make sure that the weight is down toward your elbows, not up in your shoulders and neck. Your head shouldn't feel like it's pressing hard into the floor. Take one more long breath. Gently, if you're in shoulder stand, gently release your toes over the top of your head, right? Letting those arms get that release. From wherever you're at, gently lower your hips down And let your legs fold into either your butterfly, your knee knot, or go out into your corpse pose. Let your shoulder blades stay wide open, your palms. Let long, slow inhales move through your nose. Long, slow exhales off the back of your throat. Remember to try to feel your whole lungs, chest cavity expand on those long, slow inhales. Try to empty them completely out with your exhale. We'll start bringing light movement to fingertips and toes, ankles and wrists. As you gently bring your knees into your chest, feel that lower back space release. And either rolling over to the side or up through the middle. We come back to our seats. Again, finding those sits bones, letting those shoulder blades pull down and back, opening the palms. Take a nice long inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, feel those shoulder blades release into your back pockets. Inhale, sweep fingertips to the sky. This time that exhale moves the hands to the heart space. And with a gentle bow forward, we say, Namaste. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Teresa.
Thanks, Carrie.
Have a great day. I love